You always want to make sure that you align the mermaid face with the hole if you have obsessive compulsive disorder like I might have. This has been a long-standing tradition. I'm going to show you why. I like this. This is what I like. So you get your thumb, let's focus, you get your thumb right there, but it's not about that. I mean, this symmetry is nice, but see that, the ridge? That goes right here. That goes, yeah, it fits perfectly. That's the grip. These are the insane detail-oriented things that I'm sure a therapist would have something to say about, but it just makes me feel good. Hey, what's up? I'm Jay Moss, and today we're going to talk about something I know very little about, and that is playing piano, keyboard, what have you. I started playing guitar when I was 12. It probably took me until I was like 15 to figure out that the fretboard was basically just like the piano keys, but you know, this way. And so while I took guitar really seriously, I never put like basically any effort into playing piano at all. Well, this week, Cubase 11 came out, and it came out with this new feature, and I was just like, that is what I've been missing for so long. The feature's called the Scale Assistant. So as long as you know the key to your song, you can set the Scale Assistant to only allow those notes. And furthermore, there's a checkbox, my new favorite checkbox, called Snap Live Input. What this does is it makes it so no matter what you play, no matter what keys you touch, everything is in the scale of the song. And I've needed this for so long. And while yeah, of course, I know most of the notes and most of the scales, particularly major and minor, what I don't have is the muscle memory to just sit down at a keyboard and then just blast out something based on vibe and feel and not worry about like, where's that note that I need? So today's video is going to expand on last week's video where we recorded a literal pack of cigarettes. I'm going to take what we did last week and I'm going to very literally just make up some keys and just show you how this works. I think this feature is going to be massive for guitar players who have always wanted to experiment more with the piano, but just felt it was cumbersome, and we found different ways to get things done. Now we can do it here. All right, so check this out. I'm just going to literally randomly play notes. And just like that, I'm a piano guy. All right, now I'm gonna try to record something without looking. All right, that was easy enough. Let's try to record a lead on top of it. All right, so admittedly kind of a goofy composition, but just imagine how you could apply this if you were actually trying, and how nice and easy it would be to just like set up a keyboard, find the patch, the synth, whatever that you like, and then have the freedom to get creative in more general terms without worrying about the technicality of like knowing how to play piano. Imagine just moving around with the melodic pacing and note values and general vibes you want, and then you can just go into the dot and you can totally refine from there. All right, let's take a quick look at what actually happened here. Okay. So right away, I hit two notes at once. Let's delete one. And I don't really like that. I'm gonna go with all D's. All right, and then that was a little ahead of the beat, more so than I wanted. We got an extra note here. But if you wanted to, you could go in here, same thing, Control A, eighth notes, probably fine, hit Q, and here we go. super, super easy. All right, so that's ridiculously easy to do. That's totally part of my new workflow. I think I'm going to try to just make some super easy harmonies now, just because I can't hit wrong notes, so we can kind of toss things around. This is really a very true form of being creative. And I always say that, like, being creative, like, yes, it's awesome to master these instruments over time and show our technical prowess, no question there. But what are instruments really? They're just tools for this creative vision that we have in our head to come through the speakers. I play guitar because that's the tool I can most effectively use to get these crazy things in my head to the people out in the world. This helps me tremendously. All right, so here's my lead. I'm just gonna duplicate it and let's make a low harmony. Because I can't pick any wrong notes, check this out. Now let's just drag it down some more and see what it sounds like. And you know what else we can do? We can add a third. I think that third's a little too much. But let's try just these and let's lower it down in the mix. Again, this is probably the goofiest lead ever created, but... All right, so there you have it. Everybody's a piano player now. This is just one of so many new awesome features in Cubase. I'm super busy with records right now, so I don't have time to do like a full Cubase review, at least not present, but I wanted to show you this because I thought, man, like people will probably get a ton of mileage out of this. I always love tools that put creativity first. This one totally does that. So if you can, try it out. I'm obviously a huge Cubase fan, and with that, I am Jay Moss. I hope you learned something. Adios. See you next time.